Welcome back to Adelante Chicago. You've heard it over and over again. The STEM fields of science, technology, engineering, and math are the way of the future. That's why the National Latino Education Institute is focusing its efforts on training. So joining us to talk a little bit more about this are Raul Torres, there he is, who studied with NLEI, later became an engineer and works for NICOR at this point. Elvia Estrada, she's a program coordinator, and Ed Hansborough, who's the instructor for NLEI in the STEM field. So thank you for coming into the three of you. A lot to talk about.
Thank you
for having us.
I want to start with you, Edvia, so that you can give people an overview. And by now, people should know what NLEI is all about. But I want you to give sort of the 30-second pitch on what it does and what you're meant to do for the students.
Okay, sure. So we're National Latino Education Institute, previously known as Spanish Coalition for Jobs. We've been around for 45 years now. We've offered career programs in the careers of healthcare, business, and construction. We also offer other services such as GED classes, ESL classes, and employment services.
Let me tell you, your graduations are one of a kind. I have had the pleasure of being at one of them, and they are really moving and really touching for a lot of these students. Let's talk about what you're focusing your efforts on now, which is this whole idea of STEM. And we've heard that before. So how do you help some of these students? What kind of training are you offering them?
So the program is STEM Training for Trades. It's a 8-week training program, which is free. They're going to learn on the areas of construction, transportation, energy. Also, they will be receiving their CDL permit, Class A, at the end of the program also. Okay, and Raul, I'm going to get to you in just a second because I know you went through the program, but I want to get to Ed first because you are teaching the program, right?
Yes.
Talk about the importance of this and maybe the extra focus that you have on STEM fields for these students.
Well, the STEM fields are a really up-and-coming field because what we attempt to do is train the students in a vigorous curriculum that we've designed. By design, we designed this curriculum to make sure that these students have all the skill set and the core knowledge that they need to enter the fields in entry-level positions.
And you say fields, so what kinds of jobs are we talking about?
Well, we're talking about the fields of energy, electrical, gas. We also cover transportation because we offer the CDL Class A permit as a credential, one of the credentials for completing the class. And we also use the employment department to make sure that these students are placed. And we already have established.
I think you have connections with some of these companies.
We have established connections with energy companies, transportation companies. So we are able to place the students after they complete the courses.
And did I hear you say correct? It's free?
Yes, it's
okay.
free.
Is there a catch, right? I always have to ask that.
Yeah, there is some requirements for the individuals to qualify for the program. Of course, they have to be 18 years and older, have a valid driver's license, social security card, the proof of legal residency or citizenship in the U.S., and this is for individuals who have been laid off and are currently receiving unemployment benefits.
Yeah, okay. Raul, now we get to you because you went through the program and you now are working at NICOR. So tell me how that came about, your job right now. Did you ever think this was going to be a possibility?
No, I was involved with NLEI 27 years ago, and I was in high school at that time, and I was able to get an internship during that time. Through the years, I was able to go to college, and I actually got an internship again through NLEI, and today I've been in the company for 20 years, going on 21 years.
With the organization?
With the organization. I started as an engineer. Prior to that, I worked in construction. Today I'm started as an engineer, and today I'm a director of field operations.
Wow.
Yeah, so
you've come a long way.
Yes.
You've come a long way. That's got to feel very good. And when you see these students, and I think you were at the graduation that I was at.
As well. Yes,
and so when you see these students and the potential that they have, what is that like for you?
You know, I look back and I was there once before, and just seeing the opportunities. A lot of the students don't see the opportunities that are out there. And what we try to figure out is how do we connect, these students to these opportunities. NELI does that. It's a vehicle to to open the door for you for opportunities in the future.
Yeah, and one of the things is with our Latino community, the importance of this. You know, a lot of them are coming here maybe from other countries, and they're working to get maybe their GED, maybe to learn the language. So they're overcoming other barriers that maybe others may not have, right?
Yeah.
What is that like, and how do they overcome that, right? And what are you able to offer them?
Yeah, so like you said, first they can come in, if they need to learn the language first, they can take the ESL classes that we offer. We offer morning and evening classes. Then from there, they can take a GED class. Once they have that, then they can enter in one of the career programs.
So you really work them throughout the
Yes.
program step by step, which is good. Okay, we're going to get the information up on the screen. Is there a deadline as to when they need to apply to be a part of this next group?
As soon as possible, if they're able to come
That means
as soon
now,
as
like 5
possible.
minutes
Yes.
ago. All right. There's the information. The National Latino Education Institute, 2011 West Pershing Road, 773-247-0707. All the information on their website, nlei.org. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.